All right, the last part of the MMA news is our predictions for UFC 289 on June. I was gonna say January. June. I wish it was January, bro. I love the cold. June 10th. It's the main event is Amanda Nunes versus Irene Aldana, followed with the co-main event of Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. So let's begin with the co-main. Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. Who do you have winning that fight, my guy?
So, a lot of people are probably gonna be in the same boat as me, but I'm gonna be doing it for a different reason. Uh, there is such thing as like recency bias. Uh, like a lot of people are picking Charles Oliveira because he was champion before. So then more than likely, like he's up when he's coming on the when he's making that trip again to the up and coming. Uh, then more than likely is going to win. Sure, I'm in the same boat. I think that I think Charles Oliveira is going to win against Beneil Dariush. However, do not sleep on Beneil Dariush. All right,
Ooh-wee.
Dariush is a very well-rounded fighter. He looks like a dad, right? He is a dad, but um, do not forget what he did to Tony Ferguson. Okay, dude changed his entire career, career with Tony Ferguson. The dude was supposed to be the Ju-jitsu guy from 10th Planet, all right? And Beneil Dariush, I believe, was he the dude that put him um, in a knee bar?
Yeah, he
I
did.
believe that was him, right? So don't forget what he did to Tony Ferguson, the jujitsu guy. Benel Dariush is also a black belt in jujitsu, and he's also pretty well rounded. Uh, Charles Oliveira is very good at switching in between different stylistic situations. So, for example, when he's up on the feet, he's very like Muay Thai oriented. Um, his pressure is very Muay Thai centered. You can definitely see like the stance changes when he does kicks or when he does punches. It's in that Muay Thai air, and then when he switches to jujitsu, it's a jujitsu centered. Uh, it's a jujitsu centered style, and then he throws in like a very I would consider dirty, but they're very much legal. Where he puts his hands on your face and then like rides up very slowly and then starts throwing elbows, punches once in mount or from. And he's also really good at back control. Uh, it's a very high level, if not the highest level of jiu-jitsu that you can go in the UFC. Benil Dariush is also super up there. Do not sleep on again. I'm just gonna say that again. Do not sleep on Benil Dariush. This is gonna be a pretty hard fight, I think. I just have it for Charles Oliveira, based on what he was able to do to other people who are also black belts, i.e., like Dustin Poirier, for example. Um, and so I just uh, I just hope that it ends up in the same vein. So what do you think, Mike, on this fight between Oliveira and Dariush?
Hey man, he's well rounded. I'm looking
Dude,
at
Dariush is well rounded.
I'm looking at his stats. He has multiple wins by KO, spinning back fist, rear naked choke submissions, arm bars. Um, yeah, man. I'll be honest. Like, he's also pretty good in the ground, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's a black belt.
Yeah,
Who
but
put that past you?
yeah, I know. And he's a southpaw. It, it's it's hard primarily because once again, Charles Oliveira has 93% wins and like submissions and stuff like that. Crazy amount.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna have Charles winning the fight, but I'm not gonna be surprised if Beneil Dariush knocks him out.
Oh yeah. Oh, his wrestling too. Don't forget.
Yeah, he's
Bernal
so
Dariush has
good.
pretty decent wrestling.
Yeah.
So, oof. Don't that's I gotta stop sleeping on that dude. Again I have Charles winning. Do not sleep on that dude. I could be entirely wrong, and then Charles Oliveira just does something weird, like he runs and does like a flying knee and kicks him and like knocks him out. But dude is dangerous. Oh, you also gotta remember Charles Oliveira is like blind, all right? Like he's almost legally blind. He has
Same me, same
glasses,
here, same here.
like super thick glasses, all right? So
Yeah, so
sometimes he like gauging the distance is a little rough.
yeah, like when he faced Tony Ferguson, he had 23 strikes, 3 takedowns, and 1 submission attempt. Tony had only 15 strikes, no takedowns, and 1 submission attempt, which was probably the Imanari rule.
I mean, you also have to remember that, like with Tony's age, we should have seen it coming that his style was not gonna hold up
Yeah,
very well. Like,
no, in the
yeah,
long run, no. But
yeah, because dude just like just bangs.
and most of his wins and most of his recent wins, he outstriked his opponents. Um, yeah, Diego Ferreira, 62-54, 5 takedowns. Scott Haltman, 36 strikes to 9 strikes with 1 knockdown. Beneil Dariush versus Drew Dober, 37 strikes to 31, 2 takedowns, and 1 submission attempt. Hey man, like I'll just be, and he submitted him with an armbar. So I'm just saying, don't sleep on the man. I have it, Charles, by submission, second
I have
round.
Charles by submission most likely.
Second round, I have it. Yeah. But let us know what you
So
guys think in the comment section below. And let's move into the Amanda Nunes versus Irene Aldana fight. Who do you have? Because this was a last minute replacement because she was supposed to face Juliana Pena, but that was canceled. And Irene Aldana, making sure, yeah, came in as a last minute replacement. That is a crazy thing. Literally last minute, like 2-3 weeks ago.
woo, buddy.
Is that enough time for either fighter to, study the film on their opponent, understand their weaknesses, their strengths, get in weight,
Probably not.
train? Well, I know Amanda's going to make that because she's been in training. I'm just thinking about Irene for
Yeah, I
this.
know exactly. It's like
But
again the what do you call it? The advantage is most likely even the numbers right when you go to Amanda Nunes. But this in the same vein as the Beneil Dariush fight and the Charles or Oliveira fight, do not sleep on Irene Aldana.
oh yeah.
Um, don't sleep on her because like we may not watch. Excuse me. We may not watch a lot of women MMA fights for the UFC, but Irene Aldana, especially when you look at like just when women fight in UFC in general, they're very technical. And they have like insane uh like kick snap feints. They have a full kit. They fight men, dude. They these these ladies are like no joke. Amanda Nunes has a very wide stance. She fights like a dude, and that's scary. She's a mom, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but she's a very heavy-handed. She strikes very very well. She's very intelligent. Irene Aldana also has a full kit. She has really clean striking, really nice feints, very nice level changes. She has a ground game. We saw Irene Aldana almost snap someone's arm off, and I swear that she made it go out of place a little bit. So do not sleep on Irene Aldana. She got a full kit too. But I think I have Amanda Nunes winning off of just mainly experience and the fact that she's the longest holder of 2 belts in 2 divisions over men. Can you believe that? That Amanda Nunes has held it longer than Conor McGregor, DC, Triple C. Man, that is that's insane. So, what do you think, Mark? Who do you think is gonna win off of this fight?
Amanda Nunes by knockout, bro.
Amanda Nunes by knockout. That's fair. That is fair.
I like. I respect Irene. We before the show we watched some tape, so we made sure like we were gonna violate her. But honestly, the only reason why I'm picking Amanda is because this is such a short period of time to prepare.
Yeah.
Like if this was a longer camp for both women, then it would be a different story, and I like lean more towards like a 60-40, 70-30 type of thing. But considering Amanda Nunes is just such a beast, God, she's greatest of all time in terms of women's mixed martial arts. I think that plays a factor into like her experience level and her elite like in the moment IQ and adjustments. I think if Irene can get it to the ground, like there might be a chance for her to submit Amanda, because that's how Amanda lost to Juliana. But there was a lot of other factors to the reasons why she lost to Pena. Her knee injury, she had COVID, and all these other issues in camp that kind of hindered her progress. But she didn't really use that as an excuse, and she's like, let's run it back, and she showed that she's still that person. And I think,
oh, dude, she's still that dog.
And I think she still has it. I think she still has that line in her, and I do apologize for Irene, and I hope she gets paid for this inconvenience of being sent in there with a lion in the fucking cage, right? I hope she gets paid.
Oh, God.
Because
I mean, she does. If you think about it, right? Think about it in a different light. She gets the opportunity to take the belts.
There is
wait,
chance.
there's no belts, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
there is.
Just kidding. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Yeah, she's gonna get the belts.
Oh wait, no, there is.
Yes.
Oh,
this is a championship fight, bro. What the?
No. Because I thought there was like, who was that? I was thinking of the when they the Kamzat fight when they like switched it like super last minute.
Yeah, well, that's because he didn't make weight, though.
Yeah.
But
so
this one, I hope
they make weight. They're probably gonna make weight.
I hope both ladies make weight. But hey, this is like a 3-week notice, so I wouldn't be surprised if Irene doesn't make weight, because that was just such a random. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be able to make weight in 3 weeks.
I mean, you probably could starve yourself, or
yeah, I'm not gonna do a Max Holloway. All right, I'm not gonna be sent to the hospital. Okay. Max is a dog for taking that fight against Khabib and like literally almost dying before the fight. But
he wouldn't have made it though. I'm not gonna lie.
He would have been bodied in the fight. Like big up Max, but damn. But let us know what you guys think about Amanda Nunes and Irene Aldana. Both women are very skilled in their own right. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below.